Hey everyone, I'm Ian Dilly.
And I am Michael Sheehan. We are standing here in the square of Harrodsbergen. We are about to go climb the Muur.
We're gonna go see what makes this climb so special to the Tour of Flanders and the sport of cycling.
Let's go check it out. Now as we leave the town square, the cobbles are really rather civilized, but as the climb progresses and you get closer to the top, the cobbles just fall into worse and worse conditions. The Muur van Harrodsbergen is 1 kilometer long with an average gradient of 9.2%.
Near the top, it maxes out at about 20% in gradient, and in total it rises 95 meters, or about 300 feet for you Americans. Once you take this right-hand turn, the road really narrows and turns into a walking path where cars are normally not even allowed.
And this is where the true iconic images of the Muur really start. Currently, the Muur sits 94 kilometers away from the finish of Tour of Flanders, but historically, this was the penultimate climb of the race and was one of the most critical and iconic moments.
The Lion of Flanders himself, Johan Museeuw, famously attacked on the Muur in 93, 95, and 98 to win the Tour of Flanders. And in 2010, Fabian Cancellara so thoroughly dropped Tom Boonen that people began to suspect he was using a motor in his bicycle. This has got to be the 20%.
Yeah. I definitely hope it doesn't get any steeper.
Now, despite its legendary status, the Muur was actually taken out of the Tour of Flanders in 2012 when the race route was changed to finish in Oudenaarde.
Yeah, the locals, as you can imagine, were none too happy about this fact. They were so devastated, in fact, that they held a funeral for the climb. You know, they dressed in black, coffins, the whole 9 yards. What a spectacle.
The race was actually brought back in 2017, but placed 95 kilometers from the finish, a distance far enough out that people didn't think it would factor in the overall race.
Which is not entirely true. Tom Boonen launched a massive attack up these slopes and managed to really split apart the race, which eventually led to Philippe Gilbert's win.
Now, the Muur may not be what it once was, but fans still flock to this hill. It remains one of the most sacred places in the sport and a wonderful place to catch the Tour of Flanders.
I personally would love to join one of the tens of thousands of fans on these slopes. Can't wait to see it again in this year's tour.
It's going to be fantastic.